Here are my top 5 tips of social media in a very small, bite-sized video. I'm pretty prolific on LinkedIn. In fact, I'm pretty convinced that most of my connections have probably got me on mute by now. Can't blame them, really. But for those wonderful people who haven't, here are my top 5 ways to make the most out of social media without running yourself into the ground. Number 1. Have dedicated days that you post and a regular release cadence. I'd personally recommend a Tuesday and Thursday at 9 AM. If you can post 5 days a week, then great, go Monday to Friday. But Tuesdays and Thursdays are days with good engagement to get started. And moreover, it gets you into a habit of posting regularly. Also, try and pre-schedule all your content at the same time every week. Make it part of your routine. I personally do it on a Sunday night. I sit down for an hour in the evening, normally with a glass of wine. Yeah, that does explain a lot. And I schedule my content for the week so that I know what's going out. I might change when that content goes out to be a little bit reactive during the week, but that's largely how I do it. Number 2. Test absolutely everything. A/B testing is vital. You want to see if A works better than B. And if it does, stick with that one. If it doesn't, move to B. Then change it all over again. Introduce C, introduce D, introduce E. Always be testing them against each other to see which perform best under certain criteria. That might be the posts that you put out, the in-mail messages you send, the connection requests. It might even be the content of your tweets. But measure everything where possible and follow the trends, follow the things that give you success. Number 3, whilst I don't want you to treat it like Pokemon, you do need to make and nurture new friends. Building a tribe of people who you support and who support you is vital in being successful on social media. Inevitably, they'll be the first people to like your posts, the first person to comment on them, the people that drive the conversation and help you get your message out there. But don't just start connecting with people willy-nilly. You need to have actual sociable relationships with them. They need to be people that see value in your content and like what you're posting. And you only achieve that by chatting with people, by getting into their DMs, by asking them questions and engaging on their content. 4. Experts will tell me I'm wrong on this, but I say connect to everybody. How do I know why they're connecting with me until I've asked them? I can always disconnect later. I don't have to stay connected to them. But it's a great way to find out more about more people. They might not even be in your industry. They might be in a different field. But the more you know about the more things, the more interesting a person you are, right? Don't always feel like you have to stay completely in your niche. There's lots of things we can learn from industries outside of insurance, but we'll never find it out if we don't engage with different people. And equally, it's social media. It's not just about selling things to people. So just because they don't look like a customer of yours, it doesn't mean there isn't stuff to be learned from them. Number 5. This is perhaps my favorite one and the one that sits closest to my heart. Stop curating content and start creating it. It's approximated that only 2%, you heard that right, 2%. Of people are actually creating content. The rest of them are just regurgitating everyone else's. So actually, by being one of the creators, you join a very elite club. And most people put it off. They think you need loads of expensive equipment. Actually, you've probably got most of the stuff you need already knocking around your house or in your pocket. You've probably got a 4K camera on your phone. Who needs a ring light when you've got a window? And you've probably got some earpods or some headphones that have got a microphone built in. All of that's good enough to start producing content. That is, of course, assuming you're looking at video. Actually, one of the most impactful ways to get traction on LinkedIn in particular is long-form text content. And all you need for that is fingers, a keyboard, and an idea. A lot of people say, I don't know how to write. A lot of people worry that they don't have anything to say or who'd want to listen to me. You'd be amazed how much is actually up there and how useful it is to people. So just try a few things out. Start writing a few blogs, start recording a few videos of things that come up. And if you remember back to number 1, we talked about the fact you'll be posting on a Tuesday and a Thursday. So that's only 2 things you need to come up with a week. They shouldn't take more than 20 minutes each. Maybe make it your first job on a Monday morning. But those are my top 5 tips and I hope they were useful. If you've got any you'd like to add, please pop them in the comments below. And if you like this content, please smash that like button. I don't know why I do the little hand thing either. I think I've watched too much 𝗧𝗶𝗽𝗀𝗀 with my son. But for now, it is goodbye from me and thank you for watching.
Well, you're a glutton for punishment, staying all the way to the end, but I really appreciate it. Now, if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe over here, somewhere. Am I anywhere near it? Not sure. Or watch one of the extra videos up here. Peace! Pretty gangster, yeah. I'll be on that TikTok soon. Definitely.